Hey Ravens, how's it going? Happy Saturday. I'm very excited to be with you guys today. I was not here last week because we were down in San Jose at Mag West 2022. It was very fun. It was very good. It was very encouraging, and I think it really helped our team kind of get back in the groove and things. So, I'm a little tired. I'm a little run down. Still trying to recover. And then we have PAX West this next weekend. So if you are going to PAX West, look for us. We're gonna be wearing our Raven shirts, and we would love to say hi. We are interviewing a few indie devs, and one of them is the game I'm going to be demoing tonight. I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, and it is made by a husband and wife team. And what was their name? Northway Games, and published by Finji. So just the two of them. They're super cute. You should go check them out. The artwork looks really cool. I'm not really sure what to expect in this game, but all I know is that you're a teenager in space. So, ooh, a double dose of puppet. Yes. Yeah, I'm working today. Yeah, I got to stream a little bit on my own channel earlier, and that was really great. Yeah, and now I'm here. Hey, Raven. Yes, I am Puppet Master N. If I didn't say that already, I'm your editor-in-chief here at Game Raven Review. Do I have any other announcements? Oh, check out our podcast, yo. It's pretty great. Oh, that's a loud car. This last week we posted a podcast, and it was our wonderful Sarah Sweet B, and she was at Otakon 2022, and so there are a few interviews with some indie devs that she ran into there. We are also going to be posting more this week before PAX, so stay tuned for all of that. Lots of good stuff, including our coverage from Mag West and, yeah, RTX as well, and down in Austin. So lots of exciting stuff happening. I'm very tired, as you can tell. I'm excited for this chill game, for sure. Well, without further ado, why don't we just jump on in? Oh, look at how cute! Little ferret. All right. Okay, this demo includes the first year of teenage life in an exosolar colony. 10 years. The full game will include 10 years. Wow. Okie doke. What are these settings? Let's check this out first. Weather effects, water effects. I think it's gonna all be okay. All right. Ooh. The music is hype. All right. New game. Ooh. This game deals with mature subjects and may not be suitable for all players. Yes, please be advised. Content warning in the system's menu for detail list. Themes and events. Okay. You wake to chaos, a confusion of light and heat and smoke. Fire. Your head is pounding. You have hit it, blacked out. But you aren't sure how you got here, or what on Vertuna is happening. There's something important you need to remember. Your stomach lurches as the floor crumbles beneath your feet, then collapses. Your body aches and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait. Why can't you remember her name? She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all you hear is a ringing in your... Let's just climb out. You try to stand up, but one of your legs folds uselessly underneath you. It won't hold your weight. Your friend pulls you out of the rubble. She throws your arm over her shoulder and half drags you toward the door. Oh, mushrooms! We love mushrooms! How exciting! Oh, I'm on my wrong overlay. I just realized. Hee hee. There we go. Now we're Game Raven. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. Glowing eyes! You shake your head to clear your vision. Is that some kind of dog? Like from Earth? Like a dog. Oh! The creature howls and lunges, its jaws open. Okay. I love the hand-drawn stuff. Super cool. You were born on the Stratospheric, Earth's first colony ship, halfway through its 20-year voyage to a wormhole, the edge of the Sol system. Your parents run the hydroponic gardens, which make fresh air and vegetables for the ship. Like the other colonists, they bravely chose to make this one-way journey to the uncharted planet of Virtumna, in hope that they could escape Earth's troubles. Classic. They had you the old-fashioned way, merging their genes like they merged their cultures and traditions. They name you, like Solana. That's a cool name. Oh my gosh, look, blue hair. Oh, this is so cool. Feminine appearance, she, her. That's amazing that you can shift that. Whoa. You're a bright-eyed child with an active imagination, sometimes too active, your mom says. Use the sliders on the left to choose pronouns and late teen appearance. These can be changed at any time. Hey, that's pretty cool. Cool. You have vivid dreams of things you never experienced. Dirt under your feet, skies overhead, endless jungles, and strange animals. You wonder if this is what Virtumna will be like. Virtumna. Okay, we got stress, mental exhaustion, rebellion, character traits, memories, friends. Okay. Every child on the stratospheric is given one genetic enhancement. By 6, you see the first signs of yours. Ooh. Eagle eyes, extra fingers, absorbent brain, super strength, calm temperament, nothing at all. Ooh. How about, what does absorbent brain mean? Do we want that? Okay. Professor Hall says kids learn fast because their brains are like sponges, but when people get older, they can't absorb as much new stuff. Not for you. You're always learning, and your curiosity knows no end. Hi, the blank man. Like it soaks up water? That's what I was thinking. I was like a sponge? I think my overlay is like... Oh, here we go. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking like physically. How are you? Good to see you. The other kids have trouble keeping up with you, but one tries. But one tries, like my rival? You shine sweet, energetic, and loyal. Let's see. Oh gosh. I think they're physically absorbent. That would make sense. Hi, Taz. Yeah. So they are technically sponges, aren't they? They're made of water, right? My brain feels all squishy now that we're talking about this. Let's do energetic and loyal. Aww. Anemone is the most enthusiastic person you know. Your favorite memory is the time she taught you how to play 0G sports ball after class. She never means to get you into trouble, but somehow you always seem to find it together. That's fun. How are you, Taz? What are you up to? Yeah, Anemone! I'm not gonna be able to say their name. Anemone! Seen anemone! Anemone! Oh. Oh no, I'm stressed? Why did I get stressed? You're 10 years old when the ship finally reaches the wormhole. Professor Hall says it's like a doorway to other star systems, with the planet Vertumna 4 on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be like a card game. Okay, all right, cool. Oh. When the day finally comes, it starts with a rumble. Then things start to slide off the tables. You hurry to gather near the escape pods just in case. The emergency area is crowded with families. It's going to be fine, Solana, your dad soothes. We'll be through the wormhole and down on the planet before you know it, just like we've practiced. Your mom gives a sharp, worried look. Red emergency lights switch on as a siren begins to sound. Somewhere distant in the ship, you try to breathe slowly like you were taught, but you are very scared. You look out a porthole. The stars are gone. When you're frightened, you... let's get in touch with our emotions. You bawl like a baby. It feels good. You aren't the only one nearby. Your classmate Tammy has tears streaming down her cheeks. Mars is trying quietly to console her. She sighs as your crying makes Tammy wail even more loudly. Hi, Alex. Here with your doggies? Ow, ow. That's what I always think of when I see those. Your dad puts his arms around you as you let it out. Stress cry. Ooh, is that a good thing? Oh, good. Okay. The shaking builds. Oh, you wait. Man, I'm getting really stressed. Then everything starts to get very weird. The hallway stretches, and you're stretching too. Your arms impossibly long. Your head feels like it's slowly filling up like a balloon and contracting down the size of an atom at the same time. Is this the wormhole? You hear the distant, ominous squeal of metal giving way as the ship shudders and lurches in slow motion. The weirdest part is a sense of déjà vu. You're sure this happened to you before, and you know somehow that everything is going to be okay. The shuddering reaches a crescendo. You hear an impossibly loud crunch and feel weightless for a few seconds before gravity slams you back against the wall, head first. You black out. As you slip unconscious, you feel yourself twisted out of time. It's today, it's yesterday, and tomorrow all at once. And more than just one tomorrow, lots of them. Different tomorrows. Whoa! We're really getting into, some weird stuff already. You find yourself in a place that you know from your dreams. Tilled fields, dramatic bridges, and a stranger. But also not a stranger. Grinning as she grabs your hand. Hurry up, she says. I'm not going to let you miss this. Distantly, you can feel the ship's shaking has stopped. and you hear your parents' worried voices. Feeling safe, you slip further into the warm embrace of the stars. Drift. Gradually, your consciousness reforms. You wake up. In the med bay. The med bed under you plays a soft tone and an automatic voice speaks. 2 weeks have elapsed. The patient's cranial injuries has completed healing. They may now safely be discharged. As the fog lifts from your head, you realize something seems different about this room. It's so bright. You try to focus on the window. Something is definitely different. Trees? Instead of this familiar blackness of space, bright light from twin blue and yellow suns is streaming through the windows. You peer out and see fields, glass-walled domes, and walls ridged by giant mushroom-like trees. There are construction materials everywhere and people walking around outside on the ground. You better get out there and join them. I'm gonna cautiously step outside, I think, because I don't really know what's going on yet. Oh, okay. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, Tammy. Oh, sorry. Oh! Tammy jumps as you step out of the ship's quarters behind her. You're awake. Are you all better? You better go see your dad. She points southeast toward some geodesic domes. Geodesic? Some new words today. Walk, click the ground, click on characters to talk to them. Okay. These friends, character traits. Oh, I see. I can toggle that. That's nice. Friends? Ooh. Age, birthday, augment. Like, this is interesting. Memories. Giggling, first words, stress cry, wondering, discovering. Oh. Like your life. Oh, it's a word from your work? Did I say it correctly? Geodesic? Is it like geometric? Oh, I just saw collectibles. Memories. Here. Oh, you'll keep adding to your decks as you age and can forget cards. Ooh, by spending time relaxing. And can forget cards by spending time relaxing. You have a limited number of gear slots based on your organization and other skills. Click gear to equip, unequip it. Collectibles that you find while exploring may be given as gifts to friends or used during challenges or one-use bonuses. It's related to geometry, yes. It refers to the shortest distance between the 2 points on a sphere and other curved surfaces, like a planet. Huh. Between 2 points. So, something that is geodesic. Because it was explaining it like these geodesic spheres. 2 points on it. I'm just imagining them to be like bubbles for some reason. We will find out what they actually look like, but... okay, so you told me to go see my dad. Up here. Ooh. Command is a warren of long hallways with doors off tiny nondescript offices. Everyone you pass seems to be hurrying off to something important. The end of one hallway opens into the supply depot, which works as both requisitions office and general store. Beyond it are cavernous warehouses stacked high with supplies from Earth, and now being gradually unpacked and distributed. The blank man, what do you do for work that you use the word geodesic? Are you like an engineer or something? View the notice board. Colony food shortfall, 100%. Okay. Colony security rating, evaluating. Upcoming event. We will be hosting our first annual Virtunalia. A dog just walked into my kitchen. A dog that I've never seen before. Hi, doggy. Come here. Hi. I want to see the dog. Hello? Oh, my cat is... Sorry, you guys. I want to say hi to the dog. Oh, John. Doggy. Okay, I will be right back. Hi, okay, I'm back. That was funny. I forgot that a friend who is staying with us has another friend who came over and brought her little dog. The dog's name is Ruby and it's so cute. Amazing. So thanks for holding on for just a second. I'm like, maybe I should check this out. Make sure that this dog is supposed to be here. I think it is. It seemed fine. I make software for map making and spatial computing. Ooh. That sounds actually super fun. Like, it would be like a city builder video game in the most simplistic way possible. I could say that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yes, I was like, oh, hello, doggy. Okay. So there's a food shortfall. Upcoming event. We'll be hosting our first annual festival during the Week of Dust. Week of Dust. Take precautions outside the colony boundaries. Xenofauna have been sighted in the area. Survey teams are investigating. Oh, very cool. Wow. Gosh, it makes me want to play SimCity 2000. That was my favorite. Oh, that's so fun. Interesting. Okay, well, there's a food shortage. Here. I know I'm supposed to go see my dad, but... Oh! Well, let me go see my dad first, and then I'll explore a little bit more. We partner with city governments on sustainability projects, like help them map out tree cover or rooftop solar potential, stuff like that. Oh, very cool. I literally just met someone a couple weeks ago who does something like that in our area. Yes, the geodesic dome. This is kind of kind of what I was thinking. I was like, oh, it's kind of like the Amazon balls, bubbles, whatever. Solana, your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake. Dr. Instance thought it'd be best to keep you asleep while your noggin healed. Your mother and I thought you might sleep away the whole year. My snoozy little gooseberry. He checks your head and looks relieved. He was clearly very worried about you, but covers it with jokes and smiles. Aww. What a nice dad. Like Epcot at Disney. Yes, that too. Oh. Welcome to Virtuna, he says, gesturing around you. You've never seen this stratospheric from the outside except in pictures. The ship has been separated in two and parts taken off to form other buildings and a big wall around the whole colony. The alien jungle creeps right up to the wall. Only the geodesic greenhouses pass outside it, dotting their way up the hill. Oh! Alex, your dad called you? Just now? Drama! Wow. I wonder if the person you met doing mapping work in your area is my colleague. I have some teammates there, I think. Oh, really? Yeah, they don't work in, well, they like design sustainable rooftop garden spaces, I think. Yeah. And like works with the city to do so. Anyway, they also own a yoga studio that I attend, so that's how I knew them. You chatted for 15 minutes. It went surprisingly well. All right. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad that it went surprisingly well. Yeah. Huh. Amazing. Very, very interesting. Wow, I'm just processing. Oh, family's hard, you know? Can be hard. Okay, so how did you do this so fast? What do you mean? I'm gonna say it's beautiful. I'm glad you agree. Your mother and I were waiting a long time to see grass and trees again, even if they are purple. Oh, before I forget, he pulls a package out from his satchel and hands it to you. You blink and stare at it blankly. Don't you know what day it is? He asks. You honestly don't. You remind him that you've been asleep in medbay. I think it's my birthday. Happy birthday, he shouts, wrapping you in a warm hug. Your birthday already? You're feeling a dizzying sense of deja vu. You stared hard at the wrapped package. You know exactly what is in there. You remember it. No, you dreamed about this package some years ago on the ship. Inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad made by hand. I'll open the package. It's your birthday! I love birthdays so much. Actually, I just like parties. It doesn't need to be a birthday. We can just party. Parties are the best. How did you know this? It's exactly as you imagined, as you dreamed. Feeling of panic rises in your throat. Your head shakes. But how? Why would that panic me? I feel like I would be excited about that. Your dad notices. Are you okay, Selena? He snaps his fingers. Dr. Instance shouldn't have let you out so early. Sometimes those sleeping meds can take a while to wear off. They might make your head feel funny for a few hours. You nod. Maybe that's all it is. Someone shouts your dad's name. Listen, I'm so sorry, Solana, he says, but I have to get back to work. There's an accident when we landed, and he stops himself. Don't worry, we're going to fix it, your mother and I. Okay, is it just me, or does this guy seem pretty unconcerned with the health of his child? Like, I was just in the hospital in a coma, and I just woke up, and he seems very nonchalant. And he's like, oh, well, sorry you're still having, like, issues. I gotta go work on this thing over here. That's gotta be hard to have parents that are, like, in charge of so much, you know? Professor Hal is expecting you in classes if you're feeling up to it. Oh my gosh, and he's telling me to go back to school? Like, right away? What? Your dad says, pointing west to the engineering wing, in the rear end of the bisected ship. Then he points to the large doors you came out of earlier. Or you can relax in our quarters until you're feeling better. We'll talk later tonight, he says, then kisses the top of your head and ruffles your hair. Have a wonderful birthday, Solana. Love you. How old am I? I'm like 9? Also, why does he assume you're having issues because you know what's in your present? Right? Also that. Like, so many questions. So many questions. Sure. Okay, then choose an activity for the month. Gain skills and advance time. There are 13 million, 13 months in the year and 10 years to the end of the game. You'll only have time to focus on a few things. Oh, this is kind of like Law Mage Academy, a little bit. Like Law Mage Academy is amazing. You should go check it out. It's a lot like that, where you have a certain amount of time in school and you have to choose the right classes. Okay, this is my best friend. Hiya, Solana. Anemone. It's so weird to say that. Seems really at home here. She's rolling a sports ball around with her foot, making patterns in the weird blue snow. This stuff is different from snow on Earth, she tells you, because it isn't cold, but it's still neat, and you can make stuff out of it. Your foggy head clears a little. Anemone is simple, physical, real. You always feel grounded near her. What are you making? Just snow spirals, she says, but earlier me and Cal made a big snow pal. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Snow pal. You missed it while you were sleeping in medbay. She smiles her broad gap-toothed smile at you. Now that you're awake, we can play. I guess I could ask why if she's not in school. She smacks her forehead. School! I wondered where everybody was. I guess I'm gonna be late for humanities class. She doesn't look very worried to you. It's okay, she says. Professor Hal is chill. He won't mind, but we should probably go now. She grins and starts running toward engineering. Hey, race you! No fair, she's getting a head start. Are we... Hello? Are we racing? Nope. Okay. Ooh, who's this? They look cool. Oh, hi! You see... This? Dies? I don't know how to say this. Dies? Ooh, our stream elements is, really going ham, isn't it? Let me see if I can fix this super quick. So sorry. Dies? D-Y-S, maybe? I don't know. There's... Heyo! Oh, I see. Holding. You can look at all the pretty... then it won't be as crowded in the chat. We've been trying to like get this fixed. Why I'm stopping. I think I just heard Sarah, but I don't know if she was talking to me because I have earphones on. Here we go. Here we go. Do. Making sausage. Always. Okay. Save. We're waiting. You stare at the gate. You have a sudden rush of memory so strong that you think you might faint. Oh wait, can I go back? No, I can't. Ooh, that's scary. You imagine something crashing through the wall, something enormous, dark, and wriggly. Ooh, what a word. For years in space, you had half-remembered nightmares of monsters, of your ship being destroyed, of sifting through wreckage that used to be your home, trying to find something. Your dad always told you the dreams weren't real. Breaking from your daydream, dies, whispers, think there are monsters out there. They're cool. I believe you, though. No, you don't, he says. You're being sarcastic, I can tell. Nobody believes me. He turns back and ignores you. Ooh, we got an e-boy going. Look at that hair and that facial expression. They're huge and wriggly and dangerous. Uh-oh. Oh no, I was trying to relate to you, not make fun of you. You're as bad as Mars. Oops. What? Dude, I'm sorry. I was just trying to, you know, relate and all that jazz. I've been in here. The ship's quarters are where everyone sleeps, eats, and hangs out. The private bedrooms are small. You share one with your parents. So colonists spend most of their time in the big common area. There's a lounge and cafeteria, a fresh, another new word today, where all the little kids and babies are raised communally. Oh, we're gonna pick an activity to do this month. Well, let's not relax in the lounge quite yet. Let's, I think I went up there already. This is the med bay, I think. Is that where it came out? Engineering. A low throbbing noise comes from the engine room, which provides power to the colony. Other corridors lead off to the teaching labs and medbay. You know the route to your classroom well, but the rest of the wing is off limits to children. Congruence, the ship's onboard AI, beams down at you from a nearby holo screen. Don't forget to study hard, Solana. Oh. So that will like stress me out? Okay. Let's just, I just like to get all my options, you know? The garrison, a small team led by Security Chief Rhett, was enough to keep the peace on the stratospheric. To stay busy, they also ran the exercise gym and sports ball courts. Here on Virtumna, the garrison has expanded fast. They're building a huge wall around the colony and have an outdoor firing range and a big covered dojo. And best of all, a regulation-sized sports ball court. I love the mushroom trees. They make me happy. They're so nice. Looks like Quidditch, but like volleyball version. That's out. Oh, what's up here? Geoponics. The greenhouses have different biomes inside, growing plants from Earth that might belong in a desert, jungle, or temperate forest. Some are so delicate you have to spray off any germs in an airlock before you can enter. The seasonal garden outside is dotted with blue nobodies, little flowers with what look like wriggling creatures stuck inside each one. A sign explains it's a decoy meant to attract some kind of flying predator to come pollinate the flower. Oh, like little bees. Little alien bees. Oh, it's so cool. Save the bees, everyone, even the alien ones. Alright, let me... Yeah, so we already saw this. There's a food shortfall happening. Okay, so we're gonna take our mental and physical health first, and we're gonna relax in the lounge so that we have energy and everything to... You're tired and your head is still feeling weird. The sun is so bright and intense outside, and you feel kind of like you aren't even in your body. Like you're watching yourself from the outside. Another month of taking it easy in your family's quarters will probably help. You just want to... Should we build our relationships? Maybe let's look for friends in the lounge. You don't see many other kids in the lounge. They must all be at school or having fun adventures without you. Oof. Eventually, someone else comes in. Tammy! Oh, hi, Solana. She greets you, pausing with surprise. I was on my way to the cafeteria to get snacks for the little ones. I can't stay long. I hope you're feeling better now, she continues as she bustles away. Everyone was so worried about when you were asleep in the med bay. On her way back, she brings you a bowl of soup. Careful, it's hot. From the food dispenser, she says, laying a napkin on your lap. Drink liquids and plenty of rest. We're all rooting for you to get better soon. She awkwardly punches the air. Hooray! Okay. You took the month off! Oh, yay! Do you want to forget? Close and keep cards. Wondering, discovering. I don't know, actually. Your parents have been working from the first dawn to well after dinner every day. You know growing food is an important job, and it is vital to get crops in the ground right. Right away, but there seems to be something more than that. It's such a change from growing up on the stratospheric, when you saw them all the time. You stay up and wait for them at night before going to bed. Though you can tell they're exhausted, they make an effort to spend time with you. I'm sorry we haven't seen much of you, little gooseberry, your dad says. Your mom watches as she works a pebble out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How have you been holding up? I got some rest. You looked a little under the weather earlier, your dad says, brushing your hair from your forehead. All good now? He looks so concerned. They both look like they have a lot of weight on their shoulders. I'm gonna say I'm feeling much better now. Your mom gives you a long look. Well, some rest is fine, but I don't want you slacking off, Solana. Everyone is working very hard in this colony, and you have to as well. We're all going to have to do some things that are difficult. You should be glad that you only have to worry about going to school, not... I'm sorry, are you... What? No, you don't say that to a kid. You don't compare their experience with yours as an adult. No. Your dad cuts her off and gives you a smile. You'll be fine, Solana. I know you can do it, he tells you. You know, says your dad, raising an eyebrow at your mom, I think there are lots of different ways to learn, and school is just one of them. You can learn from working on a hobby or by helping a friend. I like this, Dad. Your mom shakes her head and sighs, though you can tell she's trying to put on a gentle expression. We both agree that this colony is an experiment, and that means we're going to do things differently than on Earth. You're old enough now to start making your own decisions about your education and future. And if that means you find your own way, we'll accept that. Your dad puts a hand on your shoulder. We'll be proud of you no matter what you do. Try talking to your friends. They may have ideas for how you can spend your time. And come by geoponics, your mom adds. We could use your help. Oh, shoveling dirt. Early quiet. Mid quiet. Month 2 of 13. Okay. Okay, let's see what my dad has to say. Hello, my little potato. Your dad exclaims, smiling warmly. What have you been up to today? Playing in the fresh air? He breathes deeply and looks slowly around. Fortuna is magnificent, isn't it? You nod. Seasons, he shouts, throwing his hands wide. I missed seasons. Back on Earth, it got much, much colder, and the snow wasn't half as pretty as our spark snow. He sighs, stretching. You just wait until dust season. Both the suns will be high in the sky, and it will be real hot. Then you'll see. Okay. You find your mom hard at work setting up the greenhouses with a small construction crew. You've seen these plans pinned on the wall of your family's quarters for years now. These geodesic, oh, it's that word again, the new one, geodesic domes will house the more delicate plants from Earth, spinach, tomatoes, maybe even fruit. She takes a swig from her canteen as you approach. Looking for something to do, she asks. Remember, Solana, you're responsible for your own schedule now that we've landed. You can decide how to spend your time, so long as it's productive. She points toward the engineering wing in the back half of the Stratospheric's severed frame. Professor Hall's still expecting you in class, but a well-rounded education includes practical application. You're old enough to help with the work around here. Okay. She clasps her hands on your shoulder. I've got another minute. Anything you need to know? Can I join expeditions? Oh, you're too young to leave the colony. It's dangerous. She shakes her head. Your father would be worried. There's so much we still don't know about the world out there. Let the adults find out. Then maybe you can join them in a few years when you're older. She gives you a stern look. She isn't going to budge on this one. For now, stay inside the walls. What are you doing in geoponics? She looks down and nudges at a sprout growing between her feet. It's green, the color of Earth's plants. We're doing our best, she says, but it hasn't been easy. I just hope the potatoes and corn handle the weather here, she says, glancing up at the sky. I hear it rains like hell in the wet season. Ooh, I love rain. I love it. I'm so excited. She takes a long look at you up and down. You're going fast, Solana, but you're still too young for real farming. Instead, well, there's a lot of soil that needs to be hauled. Seeing your disappointment, she nudges you on the shoulder. Don't pout. It'll help build those muscles. You'll need them now. We're out in the real world, doing real work. Out here, we have to rely on our physical strength. She flexes her biceps. Your mom, it really is strong. Is really strong. Oh. What is the garrison? Security Chief Rhett is organizing a sports ball team. You used to play, didn't you, back on the ship? It'll be different here with the planet's gravity. Oh, that would be interesting to, like, play sports in a different, like, gravity. All the adults in the colony, Rhett and your mom, are the most like soldiers you'd see on Holovid. Holovid? For a moment, you think your mom's going to suggest something else, then shakes her head. You're too young for defense training, so don't worry about that yet. Just enjoy yourself and stay out of trouble. Alright, tell me about engineering then. This has so much info. Hal's teaching classes on life science, engineering, and humanities. If you pass all your tests, maybe he'll let you work there in a few years. Your father thinks you're old enough that school is optional. I don't agree. But I'll be honest with you, she says, gesturing to the fields. We do need every pair of hands we get. If you want to work with me here in geoponics, I'd suggest studying life science. If you don't have a good grasp of biology and ecology, I'm going to stick you On shovel duty. Okay. So what can we do in the quarters? If you need a break, she advises, you can visit the lounge and see your friends. But, she warns, raising a finger, I don't want to see you lounging around all the time. You need to work hard too. Yeah. Okay. I guess. I think Seek said they need someone to deliver supplies from the depot. They're also setting up shop there. If you've got some kudos to spend. Kudos? And of course, that's where Captain Governor Udicott works. But you shouldn't bother her. She's a very busy woman and she doesn't have your mother's patience with kids. You try not to giggle. Your mom isn't usually known for her patience. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of information. Oh, hi friend. What are you doing? It's dice. Need bravery 20 or greater? Aw, I want to be friends with you. I love e-boys. They're so lonely and sad. Hi, friend. Anemone is bumping a sports ball with her wrists, trying to keep it in the air. Heads up, she shouts and bumps the ball in your direction. Ooh, let's do a trick. You catch the ball with your wrist, bop it up, and headbutt it back to Anemone. Anemone. She grins, her huge gap-toothed smile. Whoa, nice move, Solana. You bounce the ball back and forth with her, trying to see how many times you can rally and keep it going. Anemone tells you about the new sports ball court, a proper regulation-sized court, way bigger than the little 0G1 on the stratospheric. Her brother, Calm, is coaching the junior sports ball team this year. He's so great, she says. He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play play awesome like him. You should come join us. I don't know, maybe. Okay, can I go ask the guy to eat a worm? Can I? Dang it. That's okay. Oh, who's this? Look cool. A sharp whistle interrupts your thought. Hey, Solana, Mars calls out to you. Come here, I have a job for you. You walk over to Mars, who is sheltering from the snow under the ship's overhang. It's so gross here, she complains. This spark snow would ruin my good clothes. At least on the ship we had climate control. Ugh. Tammy made me some soy sweets, but there's no way I'm going out there in all this weather. She continues. Ooh. Since you like running around it, could you fetch them for me? Okay. Good. Mars claps. She's probably just down the hill near our quarters. Mars sighs. She's scared to take more than a few steps from the door. All she wants to do is hide inside and make sweets. Okay. Tammy is staring obliviously at the sky, smiling to herself. She startles as you approach. Oh, hello, Solana, she says, putting her hand on her chest. Do you need something? Tammy smiles at you. Oh, it's nice of you to help out Mars. She's a very important person, you know. She hands you a box wrapped in a pink and yellow scarf. One order of mango soy sweets. Made fresh this morning, she says. Please tell Mars that she can have the scarf back, okay? She used some of her kudos to nanoprint it for me because it's so dusty here. There are words happening. Okay, nanoprint. Is that like a 3D printing? But I think I'm getting used to it now. Tammy smiles again and tucks her hair behind her big elven ears. Mars is so cool, she says fondly. Sometimes she's kind of bossy, but I know she really cares too. Ooh. You see Tammy sitting quietly near the entrance of the lounge. You've known her well your whole entire life. Back on the ship, you... Sure, we were study partners. Tammy was awful, just awful at Earth history. She thought Europe was the name of an English queen, and the Pacific was famous ceasefire treaty. Facts go in one of her huge ears and back out the other. No matter how hard you tried, she never seemed to improve. Her ears perk up hopefully as she sees you. Hello, Solana. I was hoping you could help me with some homework. Considering I have not been in class. But sure, I'll help you. Oops. Wait, did I do something wrong? Oh, thank you. She bounces up and down. You spend a couple hours trying to teach her the difference between exothermic and endothermic reaction. One makes heat and one absorbs it. Why is this so hard for her to understand? The thing is, Tammy never loses heart when she fails a test or gets an answer wrong. It's inspiring, even though sometimes you feel like you get dumber after studying with her. Oh, okay. Here it is. You hand over the box of soy sweets with a smile. Mars takes it and giggles. You're such a good psychic, doing everything I say. My God, I love this chick. She opens the box. Don't laugh. She opens the box and hands you a soy sweet. Your tip, she tells you. Oh, an administrator seeks looking for someone to do delivery jobs for the depot, she says. I don't want to do it, because, like, ew, running around a lot out there. No. Wait, what? Because, like, ew, running around out there. No. Just go through there, she says, gesturing the door behind her, and tell them I referred you. Okay, I kind of want to go to class, though. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Where's class? Maybe here? I forget. Oh, this is the engineering. Okay. A low throbbing noise comes from the engine room. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we're gonna study 15 stress. Creativity. Ooh, persuasion. We like persuasion. That's fun. Welcome, Solana. Professor Hal greets you. Oh, he looks nice. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to study the glorious humanities, history, literature, language, media, and philosophy. And yes, if you're lucky, we'll have a little ancient Earth poetry too. He seems excited about the last bit. By the way, if anyone is interested in taking engineering classes, please register. Through Congruent's scheduling system, when you have a chance, she'll be helping me teach them. Today's assignment is an easy one, Hal says with a yawn, because I was up late repairing Congruence's subterminal, I can read, yep, subterminal. Oh my God, I'm so tired. And I could use a nap. Same. I'd like you to write an essay on what the Vertumna colony means to you. Okay. I haven't really been here super long, but, what does it mean to me? I feel safe here. Vertumna colony is a bastion of security in an otherwise chaotic universe. Well, you don't put it that poetically, but you write about its big strong walls and steadfast guards, and how much you like your bedroom snug in the belly of the ship. Get to work! Mid-quiet studying. Okay, so that's how I chose to spend my month. When you work or go to class, you'll play a quick card challenge as the month passes. Move cards to fill 5 panes and make the best hand you can. The order matters. Oh, if you're total in a circle. Oh, sorry. When I read a lot, I forget to breathe and it makes me yawn. Ancient Earth poetry. Here we go. Roses are red, violets are blue, soy sweets are sweet, geodesic domes too. Ooh, that was really good. That was really good, the blank man. I love it. Depending on your card, some challenges can't be won, but you still get a reward for doing your best. Okay. Okay, so our goal value is 10. Bonus for pairs. Same number together. Okay. So color. Huh. How does... Okay, so this equals 1, but this is 3, but they're worth 2? I'll leave you with that poetry because it's D&D time. Have fun. Thank you for hanging out, the blank man. Have fun with D&D. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I love D&D. So many things. I love it. Have a great night. The more cards in a flush, pair, or straight, the higher the bonus added to your total. Oh, I see. That's the bonus on top of the total. Okay. Cards can also affect each other and can be rearranged to find the best total score. Okay. Okay. So... Sun medallion plus 2 challenges. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait, did I? Probably want to do this. Do you? Nice. Then. Six, and then. Heyo! Win! Victorious! Yay! I get kudos. Okay. Also increases stress. Okay. Which we did already. We started out stress-free, so we're doing good. This week you had a few bouts of deja vu, remembering what somebody is about to say or do just before they do it. My gosh, we're like Desmond from Lost. This morning, you were sure Professor Hal was going to trip on the uneven floor in the cafeteria and spill his plate of hash browns. He even told Mars to watch. He didn't, though. Oh, you know why? Because the future is not set. There are multiple futures. Anyway, as Professor Hal walked away, his hash browns safe for today, Mars called you a liar and a dummy. Okay. At night, your dreams are all mixed up with stuff that you can't be real. You're chased by monsters the size of buildings, only to be saved by strange people you've never met. You're holding hands with someone you love. You're crying as you help lift a shrouded body into the colony recycler. What? Recycler? What are we recycling bodies into? Okay. Everything seems so familiar, but you try to recall their faces when you wake up. They're smeared in your memory like wet paint. I'm starting to feel like this might be a horror game. But what if those things haven't happened yet? They will someday. Anytime you try to tell someone, they think you're playing a trick, or that you're sick and need to go to medbay. You eventually decide to stay quiet about your strange dreams. Why? Secret powers are fun! Okay, you start keeping a private journal on your Hollow Palm, recording the events where you remember something before it happens. You also write down your dreams. When they have that feeling of being real, You like the idea of being magic and seeing the future, but some of those dreams are very scary. You hope that, like Professor Hall's hash browns, they don't all come true. Oh, okay. Late quiet. Oh, who's this? Hello. Oh, I like her hair. Tangent is hunched over her hollow palm, frowning and poking angrily at the air. She speaks without looking up at you. Professor Hall wants us to prep a list of native flora with pictures. There should be a catalog on the colony holonet. Can't find it anywhere. Plants? Tried looking outside? I'm not gonna be that person. Let's make our own list. Tangent is dubious but agrees to try your idea. The two of you run around the colony yard taking pictures of all the different Vertumnen plants. Words are hard. You can find in making up fake science-y sounding names for them, like Wonkius shrubbius and Purpulus gracium. Uh-oh. After an hour, you've categorized 51 different species. Hang doesn't think it's a very complete list or a very scientific method, but she figures you must have learned something. Okay. Cool. Can I talk to you yet? Oh, you found me. Dice is adjusting better than you'd expected to life on the surface. He already found new places to hide and do. Whatever he does out here by himself. Okay, that's nice. Oh, hi friend. Cal? Cal is riding around the geoponics gardens on his hoverboard. The board comes to a sudden shuddering stop on the rocky ground in front of you. Cal falls off, but catches his balance before he eats dirt. Solana, real ground is way harder to hover on than ship floors. There are bumps everywhere. Yeah, that sucks. Full story, bro. That sucks, man. Oh, no way, I didn't mean it like that, Cal explains. It's actually really cool. Hovering outside is rad. Look at this. He runs over to a small depression in a nearby hill and presents it like it's something amazing. Look at this. It's a skate bowl. Cool, I want to try it. Sure, but please be careful. Mom says if I break my hoverboard, we can't make another one. You take turns riding around the bowl, trying to get up enough speed going down one side to come back up the other. You don't land any tricks. It's hard just staying on the board with its uneven ground, but it's still fun. Okay. What was it again? Is it the... Oh. Do we apply to deliver supplies? Yeah, let's do it. Oh my. Hello. Chief Administrator Seek greets you at the depot. They look you up and down. Solana, you've never struck me as a particularly responsible or organized, but children never are. What makes you think you'd be a good fit for the position of courier? You didn't realize there was going to be a job interview. I can carry a lot? Strong for your age, maybe. But lucky for you, you're not the only applicant this week. You've got the job, for now, anyway. Oh, you are the only applicant this week. Okay. They use their elegant stylus to note this on their holopalm, sorry. I love the non-binary. So cool. Okay. Come back in a few minutes and you can help make deliveries. Yes, there will be kudos in it for you if you do it correctly. Okay. I have a feeling we should go do other things before that. Can't help him with the animals yet. I don't want to shovel dirt. Probably should do the delivery since I... All right. That's what we're gonna do. Deliver supplies. Seek sends you all around the colony delivering supplies. During your first week, it's mostly small things you can carry by hand or push on a little cart. Stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high priority, which means you have to move fast. It's fun getting to yell, "Important delivery coming through," and people actually get out of your way. Oh, that made me happier. Looking for more difficulty? This harder card challenge option will keep you on your toes. Okay. So we need 11? Okay. Nice. Da-na-na-na. Win! We did it! Oh, we got 10 stress, though. What is this? Rebellion. Oh, interesting. Okay. Done! The late. Early pollen. Springtime. What's this? A hefty red Xeno egg. Okay. What does he say about it? Oh, nothing. Pollen is no joke. Oh, Dice is sitting on the ground just outside the gate under the watchful eye of someone working in expeditions. We're just as stuck here as we were on the ship, he mumbles, but he doesn't say anything else after that. Does this interest you? Thank you. Dice clearly unsure about how to react. I'll, find something to do with it. Okay. Nemone is running around the sports ball court, touching her hand on the ground at each corner. 18, she counts 19. When she reaches 20, she collapses onto the grass and checks her hollow palm. I'm training, she explains. My big bro Con says I have to get my legs acclimatized to the planet if I'm gonna be team captain like him. Do I have something for you? Oh. Interesting. What are you doing? Have you gone outside the colony yet? Tang asks you. I hear all sorts of terrible things. Regardless, we're not allowed to stray from the gates unless we're on an expedition. Okay. Keep saying that I can give things to people. Hi, Eric. But I really do not like the car battle system. Oh, the card. I know, yeah, it seems, I think I might make it more difficult? Maybe? I don't know. Alright. The greenhouse has, have different biomes inside, growing plants. Okay. My garden is spraying at pollen. Let's shovel some dirt. It's springtime. It's your first day at the glorious world of agricultural soil conveyance. Oh boy! Good morning, Solana. Looks like you're working for your old lady. I hope you don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're my daughter. He walks around the geoponics wing and points out where everything is. Your job is to move sod, compost, plants, garden waste, and equipment from one place to another. Get comfortable with this, she says, pushing a squeaky old-fashioned wheelbarrow towards you. Now, any questions before we start moving dirt? Why not hydroponics? On the ship, we grew most of our plants with their roots in the water, and it's true, it was a more hygienic way. It was more hygienic that way, your mom replies. She brushes an insect off her arm, which lets out a loud squeak of objection. Okay. But hydroponic systems used too much energy. Here, we have to grow as much as we can the old-fashioned way. The construction crew, that's what I'm wondering. Why don't you have machines? The construction crews already claimed all the hover lifts, she says, shrugging, but they'll break down in a few years anyway, and we don't have the materials to fix them. Interesting. We're planet side now. Use your muscles. Nature's hydraulic pistons. From over there, she points to a dirt pile. To there, she points to an identical pile 10 meters away. She sees your confusion. We had some very precious soil from Earth on the ship, full of all the nutrients and bugs and bacteria our plants need to grow. But it was lost, she sighs, in an accident. Now we have to make more from scratch using bitumen soil. This is part of the process. Okay. Your arms start to ache after the first hour of work, but you keep going. By the end of the month, you feel utterly drained and exhausted, and good somehow. You can feel your muscles growing already. Cool! We're gonna spend a whole month shoveling dirt. How exciting. Okay. Wondering, discovering. First steps. No, is it gonna... Oh, yep. Da-na-na-na. Oh, I forgot to change the hard level, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm not a huge, like, card-based virtual game, like, tabletop simulator person, to be honest. Yeah. It doesn't seem to take up a whole lot of the story so far, though. You wake from an afternoon nap. You squint into the pink-tinged light slanting through the windows. You must have fallen asleep in the lounge. Tammy's shadow falls across your nest of pillows. Oh, I'm sorry, Solana, she says, giggling. I didn't mean to wake you up. It's just so nice outside with pollen sparkling in the sunlight. I wanted to open the windows. You rub your eyes blearily. Ugh, you were having the weirdest dream. Huh. Since you're awake, visit the cafeteria. Auntie Sedent is making a new kind of candy. She says it's made of cotton. Isn't that weird? I have to go tidy the creche first. Then I'll meet you there. Save some for me, okay? Sorry, my brain is so tired. I've been reading for like an hour and a half now. Okay. Tammy skips off toward the creche. I hope I'm saying that right. Creche. Something. Humming to herself. I don't think I want any can. Well, maybe I do. Sure. Okay. Oh, hi. In the cafeteria, Auntie Sedent is cheerfully handing out masses of pink candy, fluffy and soft like clouds. Oh, Solana, she says, handing you a wand with some candy spun around the end. Here, try some of this. We used to have it on Earth. You pull off a piece and give it a taste. It's so sweet at first that your mouth puckers. You've never tasted anything so sweet and so real. It's not at all like the soy sweets that the kitchen nano printer can make. It melts in your mouth, leaving a gritty residue on your tongue. You wait until everyone is gone, but Tammy never shows up. Oh, what? For real? She stood me up? She's like, let's go do this thing, and then didn't go? Seems weird. Oh, she never likes to leave, I realize. Okay. You look down at the cotton candy in your hands. It's wilted a little from the humidity, but it's kind of like her hair, you think. Pale, pink, and so soft. You keep some to give her later. You're relaxing in your family's quarters after dinner. Your mom had to run off on some kind of council business, so you and your dad are playing a holo game together. When you're just about ready to head off to bed, your mom returned. Just from the defeated slant of her shoulders, But something has gone terribly wrong. Your dad starts to ask her what's happened, but she just sighs and waves him away. I know! Antecedent! She thick! Oh, sorry. Is that PG-13? I don't know, whatever. She sits down and takes your hand, holding it between her strong, dirt-creased ones. Solana, I'm so sorry to have to tell you this, she starts. Her mouth quivers as she swallows, working on her next words. There was an accident this afternoon in the creche. Your classmate, Tammy, has died. What? Wait, I'm sorry, what? You try to understand her words. Tammy? Dead? That's not possible. You suddenly remember the cotton candy you were saving to give Tammy. Pink and fluffy just like her hair. You put your hand in your pocket to get it, but what comes out is a sticky red lump of hard goo. Ugh, gross. Why would you put cotton candy straight into your pocket? That is, wow. Ugh. You stare at it, your mind blank. I want to know what happened. Your mom tells you as simply as possible that Tammy was killed by an electric shock from a broken hollow projector. It was just an accident. One F-bomb? It does? I didn't know that. That makes sense, though. You press her for more, for an explanation. A little girl is dead. Someone you'd grown up with. Someone so much like you. She wasn't sick or anything. You just saw her this morning. She was right there. Your mom's eyes are sad when she tells you. Sometimes there's just no reason why. Mid-pollen. What? I am so confused. Did they straight up just like kill off a character? Okay. Tammy's dead, y'all. Too bad. I probably should go rest because I'm super stressed right now. Of course, okay. Let's relax in the lounge. Do I want to forget anything? I could forget crawling. The colony is going to hold a funeral for Tammy. Do you want to attend? If you feel up to it, you could just skip it and take a month off instead, or you could get back to work. I think I'll attend. That was a very underwhelming way to handle a death. I know, right? I feel like I just like didn't have that much of a like an emotional connection with her at all. Like I didn't even know who this was, so it's just like it feels like an extra in a movie died, and it's like, oh yeah, that's sad. How does that affect me exactly? I'm not really sure. Yeah, it just happened so quickly. Like, I don't know, maybe in different like storylines, depending on what you choose, like it might affect you more. I don't know. The colonists gather in the recycling room. Bringing organics down here to be recycled here is one of your chores, but you've only come here for a funeral twice. Both times the colonists had passed away from natural causes during the 20-year-long journey from Earth. What do they recycle them into? Is this just like a crematorium? I don't understand. This is the first time there's been a funeral on Virtumna, and the first time for someone who actually knew. The mouth of the organics recycler has been polished, and the wreath of yellow flowers placed over the opening. Inside, you see a shrouded figure, Tammy's small, fragile body. Tammy's dad, Uncle Tonin, is here, as well as your parents and Auntie Sedent and the rest of the council. Hal is here with his mom and her parents, already crying in their arms. The room is packed with people, and the feeling of grief is so thick you can taste it in your mouth. Governor Udicott stands before the assembled crowd. There are no words to ease the pain we feel today, she begins solemnly. There is only one sad company of those of us left behind to share the burden of that grief. Tammy was our child, she continues, one of the first humans to be born in space and the first to die on an alien planet. In her short life, she exemplified the very rare arc of human accomplishment, bending hopefully toward life beyond our humble Earth. She is the first of us who can truly call Virtumna home. Her passing was as senseless as it was sudden. Losses like this are impossible to hold within oneself. A painful reminder that life is impossibly precious and fragile. But also, they remind us, as always, that as a community we are capable of great strength. Udicott closes the door to the recycler. You hear Uncle Tonin sob over the hum of the particle disintegrators beginning their work. As a community, we remember Tammy. As a community, we return her body to the soil that nourishes us. In this way, Tammy, our child from the stars, will never truly be lost to us. Okay. Oh, yikes. The ceremony is adjourned, but a few people stay back to console Uncle Tonin as he keeps vigil over the recycler. Hal and Uncle Tonin hold each other and weep. Your mom stays behind to receive Tammy's remains. As the head of geoponics, she's responsible for adding them to the colony's precious supply of brown soil from Earth. Cool, so we all become fertilizer. Your dad accompanies you out of the recycling room. He clears his throat. I want you to know that you don't need to be okay. He says, clasping his warm hand on your shoulder, if you want to take rest off this month, everyone's going to understand. I already took time off, actually. My stress level is pretty good, so I'm actually just going to go back to school, I think. You feel better having said goodbye. You don't really know Tammy that well after all. It's sad. She's dead, but you have to move on. Oh, okay. So the feeling that I was having with like not having much of an emotional attachment to this character, it's cool that they just addressed that. And my character is also feeling that lack of attachment. That makes sense. Cool. I was gonna say, oh, that's kind of odd. Late pollen, month 6 of 13. Okay. Let's see about you. You okay? Hal is sitting in your mom's flower garden with his face in his hands. He's clearly been crying all morning and probably all of yesterday too. He and Tammy were really close. Whenever you guys used to play house in the creche, Tammy was always the mommy and Callie was the daddy. Oh, even though you were just little kids, you kind of always giggled about how obviously they were gonna be together forever, like a princess and a knight. Oh, that no. Are you okay? No, of course he's not okay. I miss her too. Me too, he sniffs, looking up at you. You can see how puffy and red his eyes are. Me really, really too. Tammy always liked these flowers, he mumbles. Sometimes I pick some for her. He runs his hands over the pretty white flowers. Don't tell your mom, okay? Tears well up and slowly leak out of his eyes. He doesn't even blink, just stares at the flowers, and as the tears run down his cheeks, you decide to give him some space. Wow. Mars is staring into space, looking somber. She doesn't even notice as you come up beside her and barely reacts when you say hello. I'm thinking about Tammy, she says quietly. She used to sit down the hill there, in that spot in the sun, every morning. Just sit there for hours in the sun, doing nothing. just being happy. You stare down the hill to the spot near the entrance to the quarters. You can imagine her there, working on some little craft project, humming to herself. I miss her too. And now she's dead, Mars says, making a face. How's that for fair? Of all people, how come it had to be my friend? You don't have an answer. You never really heard Mars call Tammy her friend before, but of course she was. Tammy was everyone's scared little sister, even though she was older than most of you. Okay, this got sad. Oh, what's this? Expeditions? View the map. Resting ridges nearby. Oh, the Valley of Vertigo. Let's just go. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be out here. Our children are so young and so precious, so fragile. Please stay near the ship. But I'm tough. Well, so you are, Uncle Tonin replies, his voice heavy as he looks at you with pride. You're growing up, aren't you? He nods and pats you on the shoulder, and you know he's thinking of Tammy. Listen, he tells you, I can see that you're a tough cookie, and I'd love to have you on my surveyor team in the future. But you'll have to wait a few more years first. Come see me when you're older, okay, kiddo? Dejected, you drag your feet as you walk back through the gates to safety. Psst. What's that? You look around questioning. Psst. It's Dice. He's hiding behind some bushes. That's so typical. He puts a finger to his lips and motions for you to follow him. Sure, you figure, why not? He leads you silently along the walls toward the garrison, then crouches down in the bushes between the sports ball field and the security pavilion to fiddle with something. Suddenly, he's gone. You check to make sure no one else noticed, then scuttle over to where you last saw him. Behind some popflower bushes, there's a drainage pipe in the wall big enough to crawl through. A heavy gate keeps animals out, but it's loose. You could slide it along, or you could slide it aside to get through. You could sneak out. I want to sneak out. You guys, let's be sneaky. If the adults won't let you visit the Valley of Vertigo or the oh my gosh, words. I can do it. Subaqueous. Swamps or the other cool places surveyors get to go. Well, you can sneak through here to explore just outside the colony walls. If Dice does it, how dangerous could it be? Oh, yeah. Wait, how do we... Aw. What do you mean? Oh, I don't have enough, like, empathy and stuff. Dang. Well, we could go study humanities, so we can go do that stuff. Study the humanities. Oh, 10. Okay. Do. Win. Okay, so we're a little bit more creative. What is that? Oh, really? Late pollen. 7 of 13. Okay. You sneak out now? Ooh, yay! You slipped through the drain pipe and out of the colony before anyone saw you. Anyone, that is, except for a dark form watching you from the trees nearby. Could this be... is that Dice? He turns and disappears into the jungle. Now you're sure of it. That was definitely Dice. He's not allowed outside the colony either. We're gonna follow him. Oh, why did I... Oh, I'm getting stressed by this adventure, which makes sense. You scamper after him through the brush, heedless of branches and brambles, scraping at your arms and legs without a proper enviro suit. You get all scratched up. This kid is fast. You quickly lose sight of Dice and can't find his trail again. But you do learn something by trying. Oh, okay. What are you? Oh, look, it's so cute. It's only got 1 foot and no arms. Wow. Your way is blocked by a strange small creature with 1 foot and 4 large eyes. Oh, those are eyes? Oh. 2 of which blink sideways on top of its head like frog eyes. Oh, I see now. Oh, this must be a hop eye. Heard people talk about them, but you've never seen one up close. It keeps thumping its foot on the ground really loud. Animals challenge. Uh-oh. What did I do? 27? Oh. Story challenges have 3 rounds instead of 1. After every round, you'll keep the cards you didn't play and unlock an extra slot to play them in. Losing isn't always a bad thing in story challenges. Okay. So, okay. I guess we'd want to do this. And then... Oh, wow. Okay, wow, I did that wrong. But okay. Words. This. Do we get 3 rounds? Final round. We need to get at least 9. Okay. Ring. Ring. We did that. And then. Hey-o! Okay. All right, I thought I only had a certain amount of cards and I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way. It's kind of like Gwent. I'm so bad at Gwent. I'm so bad at Gwent. I will stream The Witcher at some point soon. I love The Witcher. And you'll see how bad I am at Gwent. I'm so bad at card games. You stop trying to get past it and just listen. You can hear little squeaking noises from nearby. It's probably warning you away from its nest. You carefully avoid the nest while speaking in soothing tones. The agitated little guardian titters warnings at you, but eventually lets you by. I love the artwork in this game. Oh, that's perception challenge. Okay. 27, huh? So now we need 9. Goods. Okay. Easy peasy. You shut your eyes hard against the swirling dust and somehow manage to walk in a straight line through it. Once you pass through and turn around, the dust storm settles. You wonder if walking through it somehow caused it to die down. Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so time is going by. What is this? At the top of a rise off to the east, you think you spot someone watching you. They're dressed in black. Is it Dice? They look away. Too tall. They look way too tall to be Dice. Maybe another surveyor? You blink and the figure is gone. We're gonna look for clues. You bushwhack down into a valley and up the other path, where you thought you saw them standing. No signs of a camp or anything obvious like a dropped pack. No note saying, "I'm watching you," signed mysterious figure. Spooky. Oh, we got a cart though. Okay, we probably should, like, head back. Because we're starting to get a little stressed and we don't want to, like, you know. We leave the path to sneak through a strand of mushroom trees, one of the little sawmills dotting the area. It's a small but busy operation. 3 people feeding mush trees, logs into some kind of machine, while a 4th one directs a 4-legged robot with a plasma saw mounted on the front. Sure. You stay out of sight and watch how they do it. When one tree crashes down, it almost seems like the others are wincing. It's probably just your imagination, though. They aren't planting new ones or leaving any behind. You know the mush trees regrow every year, but can they still regrow when you cut down everything like this? Even the smaller trees and bushes are getting ground up for mulch, with a scary big grinder that sounds like a roaring beast. The entire process makes you uneasy, but also proud of how industrious your colony is. Oh, okay. But how do I get home? We should go home soon. You sneak up to Expedition's office at the colony gates. Nobody has seen you yet. The lively hustle through the gates kind of makes you miss your friends inside. If you want to go home, you can sneak back through that drain pipe now. Go home. Are you sure? This will end the month. Yes, go home. I don't want to die out there. We just wanted to, like, you know, snoop around. Ooh, friendship with Dice. Sweet. Festival to celebrate life here on the planet. Everybody gathers in the colony square to hear Governor Udicot's speech. Oh, here we go. In Earth's history, Udicot begins and then clears her throat and waits for everyone to quiet down. In Earth's history, Vertumna was known as the god of seasons, change, gardens, and fruit. It is no coincidence that our forebears of the Vertumna Project chose to take on such an auspicious name in the hopes of seeding future bountiful seasons of humanity. We will continue his tradition of Vertumnalia, that's what it is, a midsummer festival to celebrate our Vertumna. I don't know why that word is so hard for me. This lush planet upon which we find ourselves today. Everyone cheers and applauds. The members of the council get up on a stage at time to give their own short speeches. Governor Udicot announces one. Governor Udicot, command. Chief Administrator, seek, command. Secretary Shu, okay, blah, blah, blah. When it's your mother, Fulu's turn, she announces that tonight you'll be eating some of the very first crops grown from Vertumnan soil. Your eyes go to the feast table. Aboard the stratosphere, it would have been mostly soy-based food from the nanoprints, spiced up with what precious fruits and vegetables they could grow in the small growing base. This year, the earth plants look even less robust than usual, but they're supplemented by some Vertumnan plants you've come to appreciate. Juicy watato pods and bobber fruits and slabs of edible fungi. Udicot takes the stage after everyone on the council has said their piece. What is a festival without festivities, she asked. Professor Hall and Security Chief Rhett have organized a 3-part competition for the kids. Good luck, children. Which one do you join? Ooh. I think my toughness is probably highest. So let's do bot wrestling. A bot wrestling contest. This has been a classic competition for years on the ship. Someone has rigged up a hydraulic lifting bot to slowly stretch out, increasing strength over time. They aim to see how long you can hold it closed, using any part of your body before it pops open. Anemone and Cal are competing with you. Cal doesn't like that it's a competition, but he does love bot wrestling. Okay, challenge. 41. Okay. Well, let's do this. Maybe. Actually, let's do that. Then M2. Okay, we're gonna do. We have to get 25. Okay. That. There's only 3 left. -1 to strength challenges. Add +2 to a card. Okay. Is this gonna do it? Okay, let's see. Ah! We do that. Does it give me my things back? No. Okay, we're gonna give up. We've been defeated. Kudos. Okay. You sit on the hydraulic bot and use your weight at first, but it wobbles too much and eventually tosses you off. Anemone uses a strong leg hold technique and lasts 30 seconds longer than you do before the bot finally escapes her grip. Calm declares her the winner. She offers you her hand, then pulls it back at the last second before running away, cackling. Maybe next year. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much-needed break. During the fierce heat of dust, a few days rest is exactly what you need. You feel refreshed. Early dust. Month 8 of... Well, this feels like a good place to stop, actually. It is almost 7 o'clock. This was a really interesting story. I did not expect it to go so, like... Yeah, the death thing was surprising. Early on, for sure. So that was I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. And again, that was just a demo. And I only got halfway through the demo, and that was like 2 hours. So there's a lot of, like, free gameplay there, if you want to play it yourself and see if you like it. Yeah, they're going to be at PAX as well. So I think Sarah B is going to be interviewing them. So you can keep an eye out for that interview when we cover PAX next weekend. As for me, I am Puppet Master N, and I am your editor-in-chief here at Game Raven. And yeah, you can find me here on Twitch on Saturday evenings here on this channel. Otherwise, I'm on my own channel playing spooky games. Yes. So please have a wonderful night. And I will not see you next week. I will be at PAX. However, you will see me on all the socials. Yeah. Well, until next time. Bye.